floor plan for the guest room in the Platinum apartment. So this week started off and I went over to the art department to check up on Joaquin, see what was going on. He's made a lot of progress with the drywall. I like this. It's gonna be a lot of light in here with the natural light plus this. So far I'm really happy with the drywall. And then we went to the back room and he showed me some samples of stain that he was thinking about using for those vaulted ceilings.
So this is the more darker that this is other color. This is one color, but I give here 2 hand and here I give 3 hand.
That kind of orangish wood, it just kind of makes it look dated. So we're trying to update that and give it a more modern feel, while at the same time not losing that really cool look of those wood ceilings.
My favorite is this color. This color.
We had kind of a really, really dark, almost a black, and then we had something that was a little bit lighter to where you could really still see the grain in there. And that was Joaquin's favorite, definitely my favorite as well. He showed me the closet that he was making for the guest room, and I always thought that he was just gonna put the doors on it and then just leave the space above the doors open for storage. But he wants to take the doors all the way up.
We put here a 30 centimeters, like a flat part to put the AC. And then in the top, we put other doors.
Kind of like a shelf.
Other doors in top. So you have a doors for the uppers, like uppers.
I don't think you need to do that.
You want to leave it like this?
I think so, because then if you're back here, then it feels like you've got more room because you can see all the way up to the top of the ceiling. You see what I'm saying? So
Yes.
it's like a big shelf up there.
Yes, I can make a render for that, but my only concern is that if you have a lot of stuff that you never use, like the tree for the Christmas, or a lot of things, so you can put there, but then when you are here, you see all these,
Right,
these
yeah,
things, so
yeah.
that's the I am thinking
Right.
close.
But I was a little hesitant about it at first, but when he showed me, I was like, oh yeah, I get it. That does look a lot better.
Only here, the doors. Then we have flat, and then we have
More doors. But you
this-
make them look the exact same.
Exactly, it's this
Ah,
kind of
okay.
style.
Okay, got it. Yeah, I like that. Then we went into the master room and we actually lay out each piece of tile so it looks like a puzzle. And we do that so the tile looks as good as it possibly can. Each one of these pieces of tile comes with a different pattern. So what amateurs do is they get these packets of tile, they bring them in here, they give them to the tile guy, and they just say go nuts. And what you don't understand is that since each one of these have a different pattern to them, if they put them together, it can look very odd and it can look unnatural because it's not obviously one piece of marble. It looked tacky, it looked cheap. So what we do, that kind of takes it to that next level, is we put out all the pieces on the ground like this, and then we have the guys look and put the pieces together so it looks like the veins in the marble. So obviously it doesn't look completely natural, but the way we're setting it up, we're doing it so it looks like it's more of a natural piece of marble. And the way they had it laid out, it looked good, but then when I saw the actual subway tile that we picked out at Adeo the other day, I think that was a couple vlogs ago, and then I saw that with that bow tie tile. I don't like that.
The line, or
Yeah, I just don't like the subway tile with this. It just wasn't perfect. I didn't hate it, but just I didn't love it, and that's really the focal point. That in the kitchen. And this master bath, it just, I don't know, it just wasn't perfect.
so if we put these two, we can put the same two here. I don't know if you want in the ceiling, I make this marble tile here, and marble tile here with the black, and this is the other mosaic. I can make a render so you can have an idea. So
Yeah,
here in the floor,
know.
let me show you.
Something just looks weird when it's in the middle of that marble tile. So this is where I need your help. We'll throw up a sample of the render that we're trying to build to, and give me your thoughts. Give me your thoughts in the comments. Let me know what you think about the tile. So the game plan is to look at hows and to go online to just come up with a bunch of ideas. I'm going to do that. Angie and Joaquin, we're all three going to do that until we come to a conclusion on the direction we need to go to make that bathroom as amazing as it really needs to be. So if we take one of your suggestions, that would be fabulous. I'm really curious to get your feedback on it. Then we went back around into the kitchen area and we noticed another problem. What happened here is there's so many angles to the walls in the kitchen. But the problem that you run into is if you paint the wall gray and then that wall cuts in, which is your natural ceiling, and then goes back down again, what do you do there? Let's say you paint this gray, so then the ceiling that you have that was created that is between the top part of the wall and the bottom part of the wall that sets back in, do you paint that white or do you paint that gray? And if you paint that gray, do you paint the entire ceiling gray, wrapping all the way around into the hallway? Because a gray ceiling, that's obviously kind of weird. And if you don't paint that gray and then just leave it white and then you paint the wall down here gray, doesn't that look weird as well? We never thought about this. I didn't think about it. Joaquin didn't think about it until we actually got there. We saw the paint on the wall and we say, oh, wait a minute, this is gonna be a problem.
If you paint white, we don't have any problems.
Yeah, right.
Because the kitchen is a start.
Because where do the cabinets start? All right.
One of these we can paint light gray or dark.
Yeah, okay, yeah, leave it white. Leave it white. The game plan right now is just to leave it white, and where we're gonna add color is actually with the cabinets. So that gray that we wanted to use on the walls, we're gonna use that gray on the cabinets. Because if we leave everything white, I think you can leave the cabinets a little bit darker gray. Yeah. And then maybe we'll do some wallpaper somewhere, or maybe an accent wall on the far side where the windows are. And that's where we are right now with the art apartment. And then the platinum apartment right now is about 2 weeks behind the art apartment project. So we're just getting done with the demo there, and we're starting to work the new plumbing and put it in where it needs to go based on our new floor plan and based on that change that we made last week where we decided to demo the social bath and wrap it around and put it closer to the kitchen. The problem that we have right now, and this is where I need your help, guys, again, is I want to put a double vanity in the guest bathroom. Right now, where we've got the toilet positioned, we don't have enough room for that.
We have only, it's like a 40 centimeters, it's not enough space to the toilet. So the only way is to demo this column, and then we can put the toilet here, the entrance from here, move the tubes. And then we can have a big sink, big area.
The toilet we've got to put in there sideways, and to do that it takes up more space, which doesn't give us enough space between the social bath that we're putting in, the new social bath, and where the end of the toilet will go. So Joaquin rendered it out and put in just a normal single sink there, and it was okay, but especially with this apartment, I really want to take it over the top. And we've got 3 huge bedrooms as is. So I want that second guest bedroom to feel like a master bedroom and a master bath. So we thought about putting the toilet, moving the toilet over until this big space that we have in what is currently the hallway, and then walling that off. That was kind of option number 1. So I'm trying to figure out if there's any way that we could put the toilet right here. If we just move this over.
If you want to put the toilet there, we can increase here.
Yeah, so then the wall would line up with the line right.
I think that we can put, so we have.
But if we did that, then it would be very difficult to actually get into the toilet. We couldn't figure out where to put the door.
How do you go inside? Because you have the space here for the closets. So we need to make.
Oh, the closet goes to here?
Yes, the closet is to here. Go here, it's to here. So
I wasn't really feeling that either. We came to the conclusion that we should take the toilet from that open area, move it back, but put it in, instead of facing this way, facing towards you. And then we just build out this wall only about 10 centimeters. Where it was the other way, we would have had to build it out like 60 or 70 centimeters.
You can put the toilet here. Put the toilet here, and then you have the sink from here to there.
I think that's better. Then how far out would you stick the wall?
We need to make 120. 10 centimeters.
There you go.
We have the wall here, so you slide it over here,
Yeah.
go inside, then you move,
Right.
and then.
Or I mean, you could have even a door that pulls open.
Yeah, you can do like this. So you open like this, go out, and then you have.
Yeah, then we're only reducing 10 centimeters in here instead of having to go way out here. We only have to go right here. I think that's right. Now, are we going to have enough space with a double vanity then?
Maybe 148. 148.
That's enough for
That is enough for. So we have one here, and the other is here.
Yeah, let's do that. So it's kind of a compromise and a hybrid. But I'd be really curious to get everyone's thoughts who's watching this video. And if you guys have any great ideas, please, by all means, let me know in the comments. And you'll see that in next week's vlog. So I appreciate any help we can get. But the main takeaway with this week's vlog is you've got to prepare as much as you can by doing a floor plan, doing the blueprints, and also doing the renders at each step. And whenever you make a change, make another render. But even if you do that, you're still going to have things that pop up. You're still going to have problems that you didn't expect. You're still going to have tile that doesn't look right. You're still going to have a floor plan that really doesn't look right. So the better you can become at preparing, but then also being able to make decisions on the fly and problem solving, the better you're going to be at this remodeling. The better you are at remodeling, the more money you're going to make as a real estate investor.